Hello and good morning, everybody. It is I, Stippling Vaughn, and I'm at my local watering hole, hard at work. Today, I'm not going to be really working on her. I'm going to be working on the door jamb. You haven't really noticed it, but I've got her two lines here. What it is, she's standing in in the doorway. And anybody that looked at the earlier videos, you would see that I have in an earlier scene, the one investigator, Mac, he kicks open a door. And so I have it where he broke the door frame. So I'm just working on here where I'm working on the door frame itself. So just drawing the splintered wood. So that's what I'm working on today. Today at 7 o'clock, Aaron LaPresse on the streaming show, The Chat. It's done by Danger Vanessa. We are going to be doing a review, and the review is going to be on Aaron LaPresse's Wraith of God. I backed that, and I loved that book. I loved it. So we're going to be reviewing that, and I'm glad I was so vocal about it because other people in the chat who are on the show, they're like, I don't like Westerns, but they got it after strong recommendations by other people, myself included, and they did like it. So we will be discussing it. We'll be discussing the story, and we will then be discussing also the artwork. I will be very vocal in both because I like the book so much. So I hope you will all tune in. Remember, there will be multiple attempts on my life during the stream, and they will try to kill me with laughter. So tune in, find out. Does the chat succeed? Do they succeed in taking me out? There have been a few times where they've come close. The best was actually the time when they almost took out me and Vanessa because she lost it. And she was laughing very hard. I've never heard her laugh so hard during a stream. It was great. So I hope you guys will check it out. After I'm done with this video, I will be doing another video. It'll be a time-lapse video. If you've checked out my other time-lapse videos, I have drawn a piece specifically for doing these time-lapse videos. And it is of various horror creatures, and it's themed in Pennsylvania and Pennsylvania's adjacent states. So I hope you'll check that out. The one stream I hope you guys will all take a look at. It's short, and it's called Veronica's Hair. This is Veronica, and there's a video, time-lapse video. It's only 30 seconds long, and it is of me doing her hair. It is one of my highest viewed videos, and when I get to 1,000 views on that stream, and I get to 90 subscribers, I will begin working on the art contest submission page for the Lost Pages with Phil Diaz. They've stated that the contest will be going through until they're ready for print. At that point, they will then look and see who will be getting their artwork in the book, and they will be proclaiming a winner. So if I take part in it, I've got to get it done in time for them to consider it. So I want to do the piece, but I got to have incentive, because if I'm doing that piece, it's taking me away from working on my pages for my book, Scat Investigators. But I really do want to do the piece. So please view it and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I greatly appreciate it. And remember, liking and subscribing costs you nothing. But with a small content creator like myself, it helps out greatly. That way, when I do launch my book, you can then help me with backing it if you choose so. And also, it helps out with getting the word out and helping to share the campaign when I'm ready to launch. I will be doing another one of those shorts as soon as I'm done with this one. I enjoy doing those shorts. This piece, it may seem like it's taken me a long time to work on it, but you have to keep in mind, I only work on this piece when I'm doing a video for you guys. I have other pages that I work on behind the scenes, but those videos, or I should say those pages, they have specific reveals, and I don't want you guys to see those reveals yet. Gotta hold back on some information. Gotta hold back. That way you'll be surprised when I have the video, when I have the book revealed, and when you get the book. That's one of the things I am very impressed about Aaron Lopresti when he did Wraith of God, is he really had a very successful campaign, over 100,000 raised, and he showed very few pages on the Wraith of God, which is one of the things I'll definitely be pointing out when we do the review. Now, our topic I want to talk about today is they've announced that, or it's been leaked out, I should say, that Ms. Marvel will be dying in Spider-Man, I think it's issue 26, which is released next week. Here's the thing, is when you kill off a hero, okay, it's got to be significant, okay? And like we always are using, everybody who streams, they all use the death of Superman and how it was so financially beneficial to the book. And one thing that's been left out by a lot of people when they compare it to the death of Superman is when they did the death of Superman, okay, they didn't just kill him, okay? They led up to the fact that they told you they were going to be killing him. And after he had 4 books at the time. He had Superman, The Adventures of Superman, Action Comics, and Superman the Man of Steel. So they're making a big deal. Like, we've got 4 books dedicated to one superhero, and we're going to kill him. So how can you continue 4 books after he's been killed? Well, what they did was they had 4 new versions of Superman debut the following issue after he died. The Adventures of Superman had Superboy, done by the awesome artist Tom Grummett. They had Dan Jurgens did the Cyborg Superman. Butch Jackson, he did the Eradicator Superman, and then Louise Simonson and John Bovine, I think it is. I know I'm mispronouncing Bogadine. They did the Man of Steel. And they used those characters like these are the new Superman. And they did such a great job that you bought into the fact that Superman is dead. He is dead and gone. And these are the new Supermen. So it was believable. And for an entire year, you had no Superman. But even when they finally brought Superman back, those 4 Supermen were so well done and became so popular because they put so much work into them that even though that the cyborg Superman was revealed to be one of the main bad guys at the end of the year storyline, Superboy and the Eradicator was badly injured, it was revealed that Superboy and the Steel were so popular they got their own series. Now let's go fast forward to now. Camilla Khan, this Marvel girl, she doesn't even have her own book. She's being killed off in Spider-Man. So it's like, how is this significant to the character? She's died. She doesn't even have her own book. She died in a Spider-Man book. So really, even though it's one of those like, oh, she's dead, it's a Spider-Man book. Okay? So it's about Spider-Man. So right there, you're like, doesn't really mean anything to me that she died. You only kill off two characters for two reasons. A, it's a nothing character, and you need to have a death to make the threat seem significant. The example I'll give you is when they had the Eclipso comic. They had a bunch of no-name heroes go up against Eclipso. The two characters I can think of, there was the old Hank Haywood Steel. There was the Black Dr. Midnight, and there was the Hispanic Wildcat. Now those characters, I liked them a lot, but they really weren't being utilized their fullest potential. The Infinity Incorporated book had been canceled. Hank Haywood, he was kind of canceled from the Justice League book when he was in it. So when Eclipso killed off all those characters, it was significant to the fact of how much of a badass he is that we're going to actually let him kill superheroes. But he killed off characters that really didn't mean anything. So there was no need to bring them back. If Camilla Khan, Ms. Marvel, is a nothing character, okay, then you kill her off and you leave her dead for a significant period of time. But we all know that Marvel's not going to do that. They're going to kill her off, and what happens this December, in 5 months, there's the Marvels movie. So she's going to be back in 4 months or 5 months. So it really doesn't mean anything that, oh, we're killing her off. No, if you really want to make a statement, kill her off, leave her dead for at least a full year or even longer, so that when you bring her back, all this negative press that she's had since she was created, they can reboot her completely, maybe generate some interest. Because you gotta keep in mind, I joke that Ms. Marvel is actually the origin story of Comicsgate. Because when Comicsgate was really in its infancy, Ms. Marvel was one of the characters they were complaining about. How it's like, you create a character that no one cares about. Why are you putting so much emphasis in a character that nobody cares about? Because all you care about is diversity. Okay? And that's really, so you really look at it, Ms. Marvel is Comicsgate's origin story. So I would almost like chuckle and say tongue-in-cheek that if you kill her off and you leave her dead, maybe Comicsgate will die with it. That's not going to happen, but I say it tongue-in-cheek because, like I said, I would joke and say that she is Comicsgate's origin story. So, okay, I want to get working on the other piece, so you guys can see the work that's been done on this piece. And remember, I hope that you will all check out our review tonight at 7 in the chat for Aaron Lopresti's Wraith of God. And if you like it, make sure you get out and you back his Blood Hunters book. That's currently the current campaign he has. I would encourage everybody to go out and back that book. You will not be disappointed. It's a very good book. Beautiful artwork. Aaron has put the most. And here's the biggest thing, okay? A lot of people who do crowdfunding, they're doing like a 48-page book. Aaron's page, if I remember correctly, Wraith of God is like 84, almost 90 pages. And his Blood Hunters book, that's in funding now, that's actually in demand right now, it is over 100 pages. You get the Wraith of God story, Blood Hunters. You also get the Garbage Man. You also get the Nightclub. And then lastly, you also get Kit Carter. So go out, check those books out. So, hey, I'm going to start working. So on the other piece with this time-lapse video, I hope you'll watch it. And I hope that I've earned your like, and I hope I've earned your subscription. Until then, remember, take life one dot at a time.